Hey guys, Fenrir the Ice Wolf here. And yes, as the sign says, I'm reviewing a comic book, and it's a book that I've really been enjoying lately. It's called Rogue Sun. It's one of the few comic books that I'm still excited about reading nowadays, and it's just so good to find one of those that actually does that. The story basically speaks about the hero Rogue Sun, who defends New Orleans and the world against magical threats, all kinds of problems. Well, and that hero now is Siegel, the son of the previous Rogue Knight who took the mantle because the previous one, well, he kind of hit the bucket pretty fast. Yeah, first issue is a big stoner on the head. And in the first issue, we get a lot of information on Dylan, who he is as a character, and he's a different kind of protagonist. He's more of a dick than an actual hero of a story. But you kind of get warmed up on him as the story goes. You learn about his high school life, how he treats the people around him, and how he pretty much in a certain way is his own worst enemy. And it's actually pretty good because as the story progresses and the other issues go, you kind of realize that he has a lot of similarities to the person that he really dislikes the most, aka his father. Dylan and his mom receive the information about what's happened with his father in his recent fall, and it turns out his parents aren't actually married. Apparently, Dad up and ran on them, deadbeat, as you imagine. It's not exactly what you think. He's a deadbeat to them, but he actually, well, has another family. And it's really telling about the kind of character the previous Rogue Sun was, because it explores the fact that although he was a superhero, he probably wasn't really that much of a good person. Which again reflects deeply on his kid, who, again, was a dick too. Goes on, it gets so much better. You get information about the world, its villains and characters, and how it goes, who the enemies are in parts, and we also get a lot of backstory given to Dylan and about information through his mom, who was married to the previous one and has a lot of the mantle. He wants to create an actual better life for himself and his mom by becoming a hero. Not exactly the most noble reasons, but seeing as this kid is, you kinda understand why he'd do it. Well, he has his first night out as a hero, and meets what I have to say was probably one of my favorite villain designs the last couple of years. And, well, he, in many hero fashion, gets in and guns a-blazing, no idea what the hell he's doing. He's just jumping straight into action with someone who actually has experience in this, and because of that, he completely gets the total shit beat out of him. And actually, again, I really enjoy this villain here. His name's Suave, and he really shows this kind of confidence and gesture about the thing. It's like this whole, with him, it's like he's in this old dance with the previous Rogue Sun, and he immediately realizes these two were completely different people. And, well, it's just pretty great. Go read the book. Although the pages are here, it's so much better when you read it yourself. Really, go read the book. It's great. And just the fights in this are pretty good, I gotta say. Although short, pretty good. I really enjoyed it. Although, there's a problem that this, well, it kind of has, and I will speak up on it later. But it is a good fight in itself. Suave leaves out of some form of respect for the old one and the games, so he lets him live, and through that we realize that he is pretty cool. Ryan Potter really got this guy right. But yeah, and through this defeat, we realize that Dylan's father is not completely gone in a way. And look, I've been pretty short on this and explanation-wise of this book because it has a lot of good stuff, and I really don't want to spoil it to you guys. Seriously, buy it, grab it, read it. You will enjoy this book. And this is coming from me, comic book fanatic, that a lot of people who have heard my name know I love comics, specifically the action-packed. Rogue Sun is really action-packed. Seriously, trust me on this one. It is a good book. And this is coming from a guy who didn't really like the Supermassiverse. And if you're asking what Supermassiverse, it's apparently the new unified superhero universe made for Rogue Sun and other characters that has recently come out from Image. You know, they've had other projects like Radiant Black and its many spin-offs that turned out to just end up being annoying. I also didn't like Inferno Girl Red, and Dead Lucky. They honestly all felt, which honestly always felt like weird Power Ranger rip-offs, and it makes sense seeing background of a lot of the people working on this. Some of them work on the actual Mighty Morphin Power Ranger comics, and a lot of them actually want to base this on Sentai heroes and so on. But you gotta admit, a universe filled with Sentai heroes supposed to be a serious superhero one with just one hero kinda gets boring as the time goes on. Simply as it kind of relies too much on the tropes. But you gotta believe me when I tell you, Rogue Sun is a thing that's on. It's really good. Ryan Potter never misses in the writing department. Of course, the characters all have weight and reason to be there. It's not just a bunch of googly goop mixed together. It's well written. The art's always on point. You can understand what's happening in the fights easily, and you can keep up with the characters. And there's actual action, actual story, actual adventure, actual things. It's not just a bunch of people coming together to talk or eat or just do stupid shit that has nothing to do with superheroics. This is a superhero story. Read it. It is great. You will love it. It's already around its 13th issue. Right now it's in the middle of a hiatus because they're going to do some kind of massive crossover event with the other characters, and I'm thinking about talking about that one too. Although I really don't like the other characters, mainly just Rogue Sun. But it seems like Rogue Sun's going to be the center of it, so yeah. So I'm going to probably review that one. But yeah, go check it out. Right now it's in the middle of a hiatus until next month, so you got a lot to catch up to, thankfully. Lucky you. And yeah, I may be kind of dropping the ball here because I really like the character. I think it's because he's a magical knight superhero, and I have a thing for the concepts of knights, swords, and sorcery. I mean, come on. I really enjoy the medieval team, and making it into a superhero tale, it is something to love, because we don't really see a lot of knight-based superheroes nowadays. I mean, Captain Britain and Black Knight from Marvel were something of their time, and now they just suck. But yeah, Rogue Sun is a cool new thing, and I really like it. And might be some favoritism because I love knights, sword, and sorcery. Those are the best kinds of tropes to have in cool adventures, and superhero themed is the best. But stop listening to me and go buy the damn book. It is so good. And I'm sorry if I couldn't have released this video a lot earlier. This was supposed to actually come out a lot earlier, but I'm in a situation of planning some stuff, and I'm just gonna say it here, I am planning to dub this comic book. I need some people to help. I don't exactly have the money, but if some people want to join in to have some fun with the voicing and try to make something good, yeah, give me a call up on Twitter. My link's out there in the description. And yeah, let's have fun with this. Oh, and if you enjoy this art that I have here, this new banner, it's not actually new if you've been following my Twitter. I've been using this for a while. It was done by a friend of mine on Twitter, Roseanne. You should really go check out her stuff. She does some pretty great art. She's an amazing person and deserves some more love there. Go out there. Maybe she'll do a commission for you if you pay her enough. But yeah, go out there, give them some love, give a follow, but also above all, follow me too. But yeah, if you like this video, please leave a like, comment. I would really like to know your input on it and what you think about it, and subscribe and ring the bell for notifications if you like the stuff I do here. Alright then, peace to you all. Don't forget to leave a comment.